Okay, this is part two. Basically, this is what to expect. Pre-presentation before you meet them up. Okay, what to expect. We usually have ready. First thing you should have ready is your binder or your folder of your samples. And I organize mine in hours actually in a certain way where it looks really pretty, very presentable. I'll send you a picture of it so you can do the same thing. And I know you don't have all the products. I'm gonna send you some products so you can have it more or less.
We are.
We are. And then when I say me, it's really we. Okay. And
it's
then
French.
I just need to get out of having the same me as eagle. I need to get rid of it. Anyway, so have your binder ready. Okay. So the first thing you want to do when you meet up with them in the beginning is obviously, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? What?
Professional.
Oh, you gotta look for. I was like, what? You know, he's doing this. I'm like, what? Something on my shirt? You definitely want to look professional. Okay. Casual professional.
Yeah.
You're meeting somebody at a, at Starbucks or something, and set up a meeting somewhere publicly. Typically Starbucks. An area where you can ask for hot water. That's very important, because you definitely want to be able to do that. So, and some Starbucks won't let you do that, and some will. Some people, Armando said that we should do it at Jack in the Box and whatnot. But, and then the other thing is, when you start a conversation with them in the beginning, speak very little and listen. And look at their posture, look at their body language. Some people will have a lot to say, and you want to bring up your business and tailor that business to them, and how, hey, well, this is perfect for you then, or hey, I think this is going to work out for you then, and don't mention pyramid or anything to do with pyramid. This is your business. This is my business, our business, okay? So present it like that, and then, while you're talking to them, talk to them a little bit about coffee. If they drink coffee, then, hey, you know what? Before we get started, why don't we talk about, why don't we have this over, the coffee that, that I have, the organic coffee with the herbs, so you can taste it and feel, what it's going to do to your body. So you go and, whatever, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you come back, give them a sample, whether it's black, latte, whatever. Tea, have them ready and have them drinking. Okay, so once you guys are drinking, pay attention to the way he's drinking it. Hey, do you like it? How does it smell? And all this stuff. And we haven't had a single person tell us that it smells bad, or that it tastes bad, So one thing is make sure you don't put too much water, because we already learned from our last encounter that if you put too much water, it's not going to taste good.
Mm-hmm.
And then
no more than 12 ounces.
Yeah, so I was thinking 9 ounces, but 12 ounces is fine. Just a cup, about you big, you wide, just a regular teacup. And then, you're gonna ask him, what do they know about coffee and the coffee industry? Okay, so just hear them out, see what they have to say. Get into why our coffee is different and why it's better. Okay. And then one thing you want to do as you're talking about your coffee is compare it to the competition and what the competition is doing. Like McDonald's, back a few years ago, started when they came out with the McCafe, they started commercials everywhere. Okay, and then Dunkin' Donuts, they changed their logo to a cup of coffee instead of a donut, and they changed their slogan too. America runs on Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin' Coffee now. Macy's was about to go out of business, and they started selling coffee now inside their store. If you walk into one, you'll see it, and that saved their business. And the reason they saved their business is because coffee cost pennies. Starbucks made it socially acceptable to sell the cup of coffee for up to $5. So think about it. It costs pennies, you make dollars. I mean, that's pretty good. A very good product. Emphasize that, you're not investing a whole lot of money, and you're getting so much money out of it. That's how this company saved a lot. Subway made a breakfast menu, not so that they can sell breakfast, but because they can sell a cup of coffee. 7-Eleven makes more money off of their selling coffee than they do the entire product combined. Any Starbucks, 7-Eleven. Okay, so those facts you got to get familiar with. Okay, and then you start talking about the benefits of your coffee. Okay, and that's you already know the benefits. I don't think I need to go into that. Use yourself as an example, the people closest to you as an example, so they can relate. Okay, and then ask him, who do you know that has this, that has that, you know? And if you could tell them, you know, how would they like to feel, you know, how would they like to feel better physically and mentally, just by changing the brand that they drink, you know? And then you start saying, because people feel bad, you know, when they drink coffee, typically they have jitters because, you know, most coffees have a lot of side effects. You know, Rafael knows more about this than I do. It messes with your hormones. It causes heart problems because it gives you high cholesterol, which leads to high blood pressure. I mean, it's just bad for you. Okay, so emphasize the negative aspects of regular coffee, and even better when you get the. I use this example a lot. When they get a bottle container of Folgers and they open it up, tell them, have you ever, you know, paid attention to the grain? And when you look at it, it reflects because it has aluminum in it, one of many preservatives that's in coffee, and that's why people get sick from it. Just say it like that, you know. Oh, really? They're not gonna know that. So, and then present it as a business, not as a pyramid. I'm here because this is my business. I'm not a coffee seller. I am here to help individuals and small businesses generate an extra income. Okay? How many businesses do you know that you could start for just $200 and start making a profit right away? 9 out of 10 times, they're gonna say no. If they come up with some bullshit, then try to think of a way to come back. Because this guy was saying some pretty stupid stuff, you know. And I'm like, Dick, you like insurance and all that stuff. That takes time to sell, you know. And, you know, just focus that this costs pennies. And people drink it every single day. Every single day. Every single morning. People forget, people forget to do important things like kiss their kids at night, say their prayers, you know, do other important things. But one thing they never forget to do is drink their coffee in the morning. I mean, my dad left me at home instead of taking me to school, but they don't forget his cup of coffee. He gets joking around like that, you know. And then you know, start talking, you know. And when you start talking business about it, you can say, you know, when you open up your own business, you know, well, better yet, ask him, have you ever thought about opening up your own business? You know, have you thought about doing something outside and just working for somebody else? You know, or how do you feel, you know, about, you know, working at this place? And most people are going to say that they're looking for something different. Okay, so whether they're retired or working for some big company, most people are looking for something different, you know, and you're here to give them a business that can lead them to financial freedom. Okay, to say the least. And I think that's pretty much it. I think for the most part that's pretty much it. So keep it simple, keep it short, use personal examples, use the tools you have, which is other stores. Focus on Starbucks made it for socially acceptable, sell it for $5. It saved a bunch of businesses, and just, you know, keep it simple, and that's pretty much it. So if I have anything else to add, I'll make another video. Okay.